In this installment, we'll be breaking down the Tuesday, February 8th slate of NBA jam-packed 10 games. We're going to break that down for you. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for your Tuesday slate NBA showdown going down on Tuesday, the 8th. 10 games for you. We're going to give you the top plays at point guard, at shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center, plus value plays, plus a lock of the night. All that's going to be incorporated in this video. Coming to you quick, fast, in a hurry. So you absorb this information, put the plays in, and then you move on with your day, okay? Obviously, pay attention to news because things can change at a moment's notice. You got RotoWire, you got NBC Sports, multiple, even Twitter, okay? Twitter, Fantasy Labs, NBA is another good source for information on updated news as well. So before I deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNessJetsD. And also, if you are a viewer and not a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button right now. Currently at 751. The goal is 1K. We are almost there, guys. I appreciate you so much. Let's continue to support. Let's continue to build the numbers. And obviously, when we get to 1K, that 1,000 subscriber will get money, okay? 100%. Now, let's get into this slate we got going on for Tuesday on the 8th. We're here at the DraftKings window, and we're going to start off with the point guard position, and that will be Davion Mitchell. All right, I'm going to shake up things a little bit for you guys, give you some value, okay? In this particular situation, the Kings, they have not been playing De'Aaron Fox. Now, he is closer to returning, so you're going to have to watch news on this one. So if you go here, like I'm trying to show you right now, if you go here, he is currently questionable. De'Aaron Fox was a full participant on Monday's practice. Is expected to be a game time decision. So it's not 100% guaranteed that he's going to play. Watch that news, and if he is going to play, he's probably going to be limited because he's been out for like pretty much a month from NBA play. So we're gonna have to watch our news on that, but we still want to take advantage of this salary here at 5,400. Davion Mitchell has been very good in his stay. Look at the consistent minutes, 36, 38, 35, 34, providing good, decent field goal percentage, shooting threes at a nice clip. This kid from Baylor plays defense well, is averaging pretty much a steal a game. We're looking a little bit more for the assist department, but the points are there, the assists in the middle, and maybe if you can chip in some more rebounds, you can really get a nice value here at 5,400. He already has a 40 bomb. Other than that, he's putting up around 30 fantasy points a game. I think this is a steal, especially if De'Aaron Fox is going to be out. Let's move over to the shooting guard position, and that will be Chris Duarte here for the Indiana Pacers. Has dual eligibility at shooting guard, at small forward. With the trade of Caris LeVert, these things open up for the Indiana Pacers and their youth at point guard and shooting guard. We're going to wait on news about Malcolm Brogdon. He is still currently questionable, so we're not 100% sure if he is going to play, so be wary of that news. But if he is out, we're going with Chris Duarte, and I have another special guy at point guard for the Pacers as well. But Duarte has been putting up solid numbers, can knock down the three. As you can see, he trips in well with rebounds, assists, blocks, a little bit of the steals. I like this prospect that they have right here. More upside here in that Cleveland game, obviously because he has more minutes. He received more minutes in that game, came through with 22 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. He's going to get the same amount of minutes in this one with the departure of Caris LeVert. So they're going to be leaning on their youth here with the point guard and shooting guard position. So I like Chris Duarte at shooting guard. Now, next at small forward, we're going to go to the Brooklyn Nets here. Nets at home. That means they lose Kyrie Irving. And currently, right now, James Harden is questionable. He's probably going to play in this one, especially since they have no star. I think they're going to put James Harden in this game since Kyrie is going to be out since it's a home game. Patty Mills becomes that number 2 key guy in the offense for the Brooklyn Nets. He can go off at any moment from the 3-point line. He's had some great games, 4 for 8 against Sacramento, 6 of 12 against Golden State, 5 of 10 going up against Minnesota. So big upside here with Patty Mills shooting 3 ball. And you get that 3-point shooting bonus on DraftKings as well. So I like him at 5,800. Is going to get around 30 minutes and above in this offense. Definitely love him at small forward. And what should be a competitive game going up against Boston. Boston has been playing really well as of late, kind of turning things over, a little bit of turmoil while one of their better players was out, Marcus Smart, but I think they're turning things around now. Let's go over to the power forward position, and I want to exploit one of the weaker matchups here, and that's going to be against the Houston Rockets. The guy I'm looking at will be Jackson Hayes. He has been getting a nice amount of minutes as of late to help Brandon Ingram and help this offense with Jonas Valanciunas. Herbert Jones is more of a small forward and more of a defender, but Jackson Hayes has been providing big energy off the bench, but he's getting starters minutes. 28, 33, 26, and 31 in the last 4 games, and he's putting up solid numbers. He's a big body center / power forward, can knock down the 3, but he's been very active on the boards, cleaning up stuff, putting things back in the hoop, and also getting blocks, okay? Like I said, that length is very key on the other side of the ball as well. And he's been very solid. 21-7 with 2 blocks, 2 steals against Houston. 20 and a nice double-double going against Denver and Jokic there. 22-11, 1 block, 1 assist, 1 steal. So I'm expecting a similar performance what he did already against Houston. Give us another 38 to 40 bomb. Perfect for Jackson Hayes at 5,500. Let's move over to the center position, and that's where we're going to key in on Portland, and that's going to be Yusef Nurkic. All right, with that trade, with all those guys moving over to the Clippers, they're losing a lot of big bodies. No Nasir Little, no Robert Covington, no Norman Powell who can help chip in with rebounds. It's pretty much a whole bunch of guards and Yusef Nurkic. Yusuf Nurkic is going to get leaned on huge here. I expect definitely a double-double in this game going against Orlando, which should be a winnable game for Portland. But Nurkic at 8,500, we can probably see some upside here where he's going to be worth around 9,000 and above with no Damian Lillard. It's got a nice 1-2 game between McCollum and Nurkic. I really like Nurkic in this game against the Orlando Magic. Bottom of the league against centers. All right, so it's the perfect matchup at 8,500. We save salary in a lot of spots, so it's no problem for us paying up at the center position. Now, let's go over to the value plays. And the first one we're going to talk about is Kemba Walker. All right, he was out in the first game of the back-to-back against the Utah Jazz right here. Utah Jazz is currently up right now 41-39. And now in this game, which is going to be on Tuesday against Denver. He's going to be back. It was just a rest day. That's why he missed the game against the Jazz. And now Kemba Walker, I know he's been struggling. This is a great matchup. Denver is bottom of the league against opposing point guards. And if they want to get off, I don't know if they're going to win or lose this game, but if they want to get off to a better start, they're going to need Kemba Walker to put the ball in the basket. And I'm willing to take a shot at him at 4,100. If things are going well, he has some upside against Minnesota. 19-4. We had 29 fantasy points. It's going to turn around because he was around almost 7,000, 6,900, 6,800. And his price has come all the way down to 4,100. It's going to turn around. Look at the upside here against Washington. 44 real points, 8 and 9 with 70 DraftKings points. The game against Atlanta, 10, 12, and 10, a triple-double in Atlanta. And then against Detroit, 41 fantasy points. Against Boston, 43. So there's big upside when he gets to these low prices. He can be a lock if you think things are going to turn around, because they probably should. Honestly. So Kemba Walker, definitely a sneaky play. Keep that in mind. All right. Next guy we're going to look at is the other beneficiary to the trade with the Indiana Pacers, and that's going to be Kiefer Sykes here. Point guard, he started the last game against Cleveland, 25 minutes, chipped in with 7 points, 1 block, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Middling talent right here. Hopefully, we can get maybe double-digit real points and hopefully 5 to 6 assists. Just something not too crazy in this game, but he will be the ball handler in this game. He has a tough assignment going up against Trey Young, but at 3,900, getting starters minutes, I cannot fade that. Definitely have to consider Kiefer Sykes. Next will be Dwayne Washington. Some more value. We're going to take all advantage of the value on the Indiana Pacers side. I gave you Duarte, I gave you Kiefer Sykes, and now also Dwayne Washington. If everything is okay with Malcolm Brogdon being out, then these three guys will benefit for those injuries. Okay, now Dwayne Washington is more of a 3-point shooter here. 1 for 5 against Cleveland, where he struggled. 3 for 7 against Chicago. 4 of 7 against the Clippers, and 3 of 6 against Dallas. That's what you're looking for. Him knocking down that 3 ball, getting comfortable. He also chips in with the assist and a couple rebounds per game. Everything else is a little bit of a zero right there. But at 4,100, getting 25 to possibly 30, 35 minutes a game, Dwayne Washington can be a guy that you can definitely trust at 4,100. So it's a ton of value in this big slate, 10 games on Tuesday. Now let's move over to the lock of the night, and we're going to go back to the well in Brooklyn. We're going to go with James Harden, all right? He's currently questionable right now. I'm thinking I'm pretty sure he's going to play in this game against Boston. They're on an 8-game losing streak, so they really need things to turn around. James Harden back at home with no Kyrie, no KD. They're gonna lean on him, and he has a great possibility to get a triple double. All right, when he's the only star on there, that's when things really turn around and factor in. Similar to that game against the Lakers, where he had 33 points, 11 assists, 12 rebounds, 1 block, and 2 steals. That was 73 fantasy points. All right, there's a reason why he's still 11,200 in salary. Another particular game against the Spurs, where he had 73 fantasy points. The upside is huge with James Harden, and now he's going to be the leader of the team in what can be a winnable game if the other guys really step up. But James Harden is going to have to get things right going up against Boston. I love him as my lock of the night for Tuesday. All right. Those are going to be my plays for February 8th. Let me know in that comment section down below if you have any other ideas at point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, value, lock, whatever you want. Let me know in that comment section down below. We can definitely discuss that and see if you're right or wherever we're leaning. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetsJetsD, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace out, guys.